The Cleveland Browns have been the absolute laughingstock of the NFL for nearly the past 50 years. Cleveland's drafting ability has been straight garbage for as long as any football fan can remember, with one man being the lone exception. However, he wasn't even taken in the regular 2012 NFL draft. Instead, Cleveland actually made a very savvy move by drafting the big receiver in the second round of the 2012 supplemental draft. This big receiver was Josh Gordon. Gordon, a kid from Baylor, had great upside going into the 2012 draft. However, the reason why his stock fell was due to several marijuana issues that continued to plague him into his NFL days. In his rookie year, Gordon had a solid season, recording 50 receptions for 805 yards and 4 touchdowns. His first year was okay, but his second year began his rapid rise to NFL stardom. Due to his outstanding efforts in 2013, Gordon was awarded with a trip to the Pro Bowl and a member of the first team All-Pro. Expectations were high for Gordon going into the 2014 season following his breakout year, but as he would soon find out, he would have far more pressing issues than racking up catches. On August 27, 2014, Josh Gordon was suspended from the NFL for the entirety of the 2014 season due to violating the league's substance abuse policy. While he did manage to get reinstated on November 17th, the damage was done. He was suspended in both 2015 and 2016, and a large portion of the 2017 season, which we are currently at. Finally, on December 3rd, 2017, he will appear in his first game since November 21st of 2014. I believe that Gordon can help the floundering and struggling Browns very much, and in today's video, I'm going to delve into why I think he can help the team. The biggest reason why I believe that Gordon can help is because he truly seems as though he's been able to get his life together. I believe that he has really matured as a man once he was away from Cleveland. He has come out and talked about his use of drugs and drinking before every game. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, he also discussed how he used to be associated with gangs, and how he sold drugs and carried a gun with him every day when he attended Lamar High School. Admitting to his past failures is the first step for him in once again becoming a good football player. What I think is most crazy about Gordon's situation is that he was drinking and using drugs just hours before his games that included multiple 200-plus yarders. It's remarkable to me that even with him being as high and intoxicated that he was still able to put up big numbers. I think that begs the question of how good he can be now that he's clean. When you truly think about it, it's insane how good Gordon has become if he remains on the right track. And let's be honest, good is a word that the Cleveland Browns are immune to. The Browns currently sit at a pathetic 0-11 record, with the dreaded 0-16 not out of the question. This week, they're in Los Angeles to face the Chargers, followed by 2 home games against the Packers and Ravens. Then they traveled to Chicago before having to go to Pittsburgh for the final week of the season. Personally, I would not give the Browns a good chance to win any of those games, especially the 3 on the road. Thus, I think that Gordon will attempt to put the team on his back, as I don't think he wants to be known as the number 1 receiver for the worst team in NFL history. The Packers, Bears, and Steelers all have suspect secondaries, so I wouldn't put out 200 yards in any of those 3 games. I believe that Gordon could be easily motivated while facing Pittsburgh, as he would most likely be matched up with his former teammate in Joe Hayden. Though Hayden and Gordon didn't have any beef between each other, I think that he will want to prove that he can still get it done, especially against a former teammate. I also failed to mention that Gordon is the only receiver that Cleveland has. Seriously, Duke Johnson, who isn't even a wide receiver, is leading the team in both receptions and yards with 50 and 446 respectively. The top receiver on the team is Ricardo Lewis, who hasn't been relevant since this happened. There is actually a legitimate chance that Gordon could lead the Browns receivers in catches, as I think that a rookie DeShone Kizer will look to the tall presence that Gordon is. Also, talking beyond this season, I think that Gordon could be someone who Kizer leans on, assuming that the Browns stick with him for at least the next 2 to 3 years. Though Kizer has been downright awful this year, I think that part of the reason as to why he has been so terrible is because of the lack of the guys around him. If he and Gordon can build up some decent chemistry, then I think that Kizer can possibly be respectable as an NFL quarterback. I'm just rooting for the man to be successful, because I think he deserves to have a good NFL career in which he can flourish. If he can...
Off the weed.
then I think that the sky is the limit for him. Because remember, he's only 26. He still has at least 3 to 4 years of really good football left in him. More than anything, Gordon offers something to Cleveland they have not had in a long time: hope. So that's about it for my video about how I think that Josh Gordon could give the Browns hope for a better future. Though I'm not a Browns fan, I'm most certainly rooting for Gordon to do well. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. If you would like to be notified of when I upload a new video, please click the bell in the bottom right hand corner to receive those. Also, feel free to share your thoughts of the video down in the comments section, and you all have a great day.